The Empress of Clarity here to do a collective energy reading for my Clarity Empress collective. I hope everyone is doing well. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if the reading resonates with you. All right. Oh no. You starting already? You getting ready to get put out. You getting ready to get put out, little cat. What happened? Oh. Come here. Escort them down. Right there. Escort. Now. Too late. Yeah, man. You got to get out. You're going to do too much. Got her. All right, y'all. Let's get busy. Thank you. All right, good night. Love you too. Good night. Monica, wow, gal. Wagwan, girlfriend. Okay. What's up, Monica? So, let's get started. What's up, Black Cherry? Y'all see me okay? All right. So everyone, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know if your reading resonates with me. Monica, I cannot see your comment because now I'm on live on my phone. You can try emailing it to me and then I can pull it up that way, but I can't see it now that I'm on live. I should have said that before, but otherwise it's going to disturb the live. How was your weekend? So I had to start the live late because I had a little child that I had to go prep their, I had to get a gift card for them because they won our Jeopardy on Friday. What the hell am I? Oh. Okay, I see. That's good. Y'all had cool weekends. Okay. All right. All right. I saw your email. birds flying. I don't know about you Californians, but we got Waffle House over here. And y'all, I got to go. It was my second time going. Every time I get to see my uncle, he lived near it, so I get to go to the Waffle House. And ooh, did I enjoy myself, okay? The food is inexpensive. It is delicious. I'm glad I don't live too close to it. Oh my god. But I'm like not on. I don't like going to. I don't like going out as much as I used to back in the day. The quality of food is terrible, but Waffle House is pretty consistent with their grade food, so I already know what to expect. It's like going out. Uh, well, I can't compare it to none in California, but it's good. That's all I can say. All right, it is. It's a greasy spoon. Let me pin that comment before I forget. All right, we start with Monica. Monica, bless the live. So we're gonna start with Monica. Um, hmm. Let's start with Intuitive Kev's deck. If I have to critique this deck, the only and I would like to hear from him to understand, but I feel like his numbers don't correspond with anything to it. And I like numbers to have a corresponding meaning. They don't always have to have it, but if I see a number prominent, I kind of want to know it has like a value. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. Other than that, kudos to him for drawing his own deck. If I could do that, well, I put it this way, I could. If I was confident in what I was doing, drawing it, I would. Yeah, food is just not what it used to be. All right, Spirit, give me a message for Monica. What does she need to know? What does she need to be aware of? What's the message for Monica, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, I mean, the numbers, they correspond with the meaning and the card, but they don't correspond in, I mean, I guess it's intuitive, so let me not make a big deal of it, but like, I don't know. Like, I would have preferred the Divine Femme be number 3, like the Empress. It doesn't have to be, but it would mean more. That's what I'm saying, I guess. Chakras. So this is about balancing you out. That's for sure. Yeah, I saw the email. Voodoo. Oh, Lord. False narrative. Ritual. What is she again? Oh, yeah. Okay, let me see what the bottom of the deck say. North Node. So we got voodoo here. So this is somebody who's into ritualistic, spiritual practices. They have a certain way of doing things. Cats or something else. This is all up. I was about to say you want to fight them. This is about balancing you out, or at least that's the whole purpose. But there's a false narrative involved, and I'm going to clarify that. Um, I don't know. Do they know people like you know? Like y'all know the same people? Something like that? Because this could mean somebody is got a bug in their ear to not take you seriously or whatever they said. There was something said. I feel like it's associated with what you felt like at one point was a twin flame. You know, maybe this is what they, because this is the challenge and the lesson. So this could be what they're trying to help you balance out. Um, a relationship or a past relationship that was here to teach you a lesson, because that's simply what a twin flame is going to do, is teach you a lesson. Now if you get back together or you get together with one is one thing, but the lesson nonetheless is something you have to deal with. And then the likely outcome is ritual. So this is more of a peace and earthy and light and dark balancing and crystal, getting grounded. So ultimately you would be more grounded for the situation. Now this number does correspond with this card as far as grounding, because 4 and 4s represent grounding. So maybe he did a little bit of that. I don't know. Um and North Node. This is to put you into your North Node so you can it's about you living your purpose as you came to this planet to address this side of you. Like, so when you're in your South Node, right? It's who you, some say, in who you were in your past life, or what you're already familiar with, as far as your character aspects, right? Um, but the North Node is what you came to learn, your challenge, your hurdles, but your ultimate accomplishment. Well, there's a false narrative here, so it could be what is said. If it's not people, it's just the way she thinks. Like she has a false narrative, maybe because she's doing assumptions. A lot of people will size a person up and do a lot of assumptions. We all do it. Like, I people watch and I play around, and I try not to do that in real life, but I do it like play. Me and my husband go somewhere and we'll build a whole scenario on just looking at somebody. Yeah, that's Barbara. She worked for the dealership, and she's going to get everybody lunch. Like, say we out in the middle of the day lunch. She's going to get the company some lunch right now. And then when she gets back to the office, like, we just be talking crap, right? People watching. But that's a lot of assumptions. Like, I could build a whole character on just looking at somebody. And some people do that in real life and don't know who they're talking to. They don't realize, they don't know the person. They've built this assumption. And I will say that people in the spiritual community, in particular, I want to say elders, do it a lot. Because they feel like they done seen it all. They know a lot. Or, if they built up a reputation, they feel like they know something. So that's a false narrative. And that could have a lot to do with her experience. You do the same? I just be making it up as I go along. I look at their shoes. I look at the bag, what they driving, their hair, their clothes. I'm like, she work at the doctor's office because look at them scrubs. She probably work at the one that deal with the children. No, the podiatrist. She work at the podiatrist. Like, I be just making stuff up because it's fun. But when people do that in real life to you, it's not fun because they've written you off in a way that without knowing you. You get what I'm saying? Um, this is I'm not getting right off yet, but hold on. What's with the challenge and the lesson, Spirit? I'm bothered. Oh. Okay, so Spirit said this person is judging you. So she got Oh, she's prejudiced. That's what it is. I heard prejudgment. I'm going prejudgment. So this person has some sort of prejudice. That's what I'm getting. There's a prejudice here. That's the challenge. But I also get that you are in unbothered. Well, the challenge is for you to be unbothered by this. By unbothered, period. Really about the twin flame situation or past love or karmic love. And then for you to be unbothered, that's the challenge in the lesson by people's prejudice. That's the challenge in the lesson. Now, that's not saying work or don't work with them. Hey, Halati, how you doing? And thank you. It's not to say to work with her or not work with them, her, him, whatever. But it is saying the challenge in the lesson is to become less sensitive, to become more unbothered. Really, when we detach from situations, that's when we get into our unbothered energy. And I will say this too, a lot of people think that people who are unbothered are playing. That's because a lot of them are playing. You get what I'm saying? Like those who are always fronting, acting like they don't care, seem to think that everybody else is fronting too. But sometimes we really do be unbothered when we detach. And the challenge and the lesson is for you to detach from situations that get you in your feelings. That way people can't trigger you, right? And I always tell y'all, triggers are like having remote controls to your life. When people know how to push your buttons, what they do, they trigger your feelings, they trigger your emotions. So something about letting this go, or not so much letting this go, but being unbothered by it. Spirit say you're a divine femme. And it's just about grounding yourself. Oh, damn, that was quick. Oh boy. Tell me about this false narrative. Oh, okay. So you need to use your intuition. Spirit said this is about your intuition, how you want to go about this. Your intuition will have you. The more you tune into it, your own intuition, you become unbothered. The more you tap into Monica, the more you believe Monica, you become unbothered. Also, you sent me something about the benefit of the doubt. So you said you like that perspective. Well, it's time to take the advice of that perspective, right? We talked about no benefits for doubts. That's what I've always said. I'm not giving you no benefits for no doubts. Period. Like you can't. If I and the lady described it best when she said, you know, if I got a doubt, that's a problem right there. That's the red flag right there, right? So if you got a doubt, then you're supposed to be going with your intuition. And that's when you become less bothered. And this is when you become centered. You walk in your divine feminine energy because you doubt trusting yourself. You trust yourself. And that's also putting you in your north node. You went there for balance. Well, this is a test. Spirit says sometimes we get tested by our teachers and we pass the test, then we move on to the next teacher. Some teacher, it don't have to be a physical teacher, but it's life. Life is always teaching us, and there's levels to this, right? And sometimes when we feel like babies, right, and we're not sure, the universe will send us something, someone or something to test. Have you learned your lesson? Are you going to keep doubting yourself? Or are you going to trust yourself? Yep, no more benefits of the doubt. You know, either I trust you or I don't. And if I have to keep giving you the benefit of doubt for you to keep disappointing me, then I have to recognize that I can't give you any benefits. I only have doubt. That means I don't trust you. I don't believe nothing you say. nothing. And you know, you got to work too hard to get me to believe you, because that means trust has been broken. You know. Yeah, it took me a minute. I had to see. I had to somebody. I said, got it. Spirit, like, okay, this is what you're gonna do. Who is Rose? Is somebody named Rose gone? Hmm. Okay, so let's go with Tuesday. Spirit, give me a message for Tuesday. What she need to know? What does she need to know? You're welcome. Hey, sister. Sister. Do, 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 do. Sister. All right, Spirit, give me a message for my Tuesday. Ooh. Ooh, look at that girl. What you got going on? Tell me more. Can I borrow a couple dollars? No. Hold on, Spirit. Give me a message for Tuesday. Uh-oh, what's that? Oh, Lord. Look who showed up. I'm going to say less. So you got unexpected money, and here come the karmic daggone masculine. Uh-oh. Talking about, I'm working on myself. No, I'm just kidding. That's the first thing I heard is I'm working on myself. No. Oh, but I really feel like that self-love card was for you. But I heard something goofy and I had to say it. Always there. Always. Because he dealing with all that animosity from old bitchy girl over there. Oh well. You should be working on that self-love. Now you gotta deal with all this animosity. I just realized my light is looking kind of crazy. Thanks to the cats. Ugh. Oh gosh, she's dealing with Miss Animosity. You know, this person mad at themselves. They ain't even mad at you. Their insecurities is so ridiculously high that they just lash out on everybody and project, but they really mad at themselves. They got something, they got some type of void within them. You know what I mean? Oh, because... Oh. Oh. You remember that guy? I don't know if y'all remember the meme. A little short video was going around where somebody said, I don't like you. And he said, oh, like, am I supposed to care? Like, oh. That's what I keep hearing. So it don't really matter who got animosity towards you. You don't care. You don't care because you getting abundance. And you start off the reading with unexpected money. Then you turn around and you got abundance. So it's like any weapon formed against you will make you prosper. That's it. Meanwhile, they need to go, and I'm going to put it right here like this in the middle. They hate because you have self-love. She got animosity. He just karmic and stupid. All right? And you got the self-love. So this is what they need to be, both of them. But they too busy watching you instead of taking care of themselves and working on themselves. Meanwhile, my girl is working on her dough. Okay? And they in confusion and illusion. Both of them just dumb. Stupid. Stupid. Okay? And this... Ooh. I just put up a video. I want y'all all to go watch it. This video It's on my regular video page. And this is a doctor. She says her name in the beginning. I think her last name might be Brown. But she says the root, she's seen many clients, the root of mental illness is confusion. Okay? And she goes on to talk. It's only a minute and a half. And she goes on to talk a little bit about it. Make sure you like it, because for some reason, I get more views on lives lately than I do on my recorded videos. And it's like reverse. So I don't know what that is about. But that video was deep, okay? Yes, Lati, that video was deep, right? So I want to expand on that because in my experience with people who have mental illness, it is confusion. One, if you ask them to explain what's wrong, they usually can't really explain what's wrong because they're confused, right? Then if you're dealing with somebody under mental manipulation, that means somebody's lying to them and playing with their reality. They're also confused. But then the person that's playing with their reality is also confused and mentally ill. So it's a vicious sickness, but it's centered on confusion and illusion. Like some people don't like to play with they play with reality, but they don't like to play in reality. You know what I'm saying? Like they play with it. Everything is a screen show to them. So all the lies and all the stories that they tell, they make up, and then they believe to some degree that it's real because they don't want to deal with their actual reality. And it's really deep because you can't trust people who like confusion. Like if you deal with somebody and you realize, oh, this person, they're going to tell me the sky is purple just because they like to see me look up in the sky, just to see me look. You know what I'm saying? When you realize the level of diabolical confusion that somebody can be on, you got to step back and step away from people that play with you like that. Or persons that might want you in a third-party situation because it adds a little razzle-dazzle to their drama. You know what I'm saying? People want to suck you in and make you a focal point to their bullshit because they don't want to work on themselves. So the more drama they got going on, the more they're going to do, the more they're going to do. So you got to watch those people that's into that confusion nonsense. Like, the type of people that you're always talking sense to, because they're not really looking for solutions. They're just wanting your attention, wanting to hear you talk. So they keep bringing you this cockamamie bullshit for you to sit down and try to talk some sense into them. You shouldn't do that because blah, 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 blah. They like confusion because it gives them attention. It makes them feel, I don't know how to put it, because I don't resonate in it, but I kind of get, some of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, not get it in where I would do it, but I get that I see people do that. It makes no sense to somebody with common sense, you know what I'm saying, decent rationale, or who walks in integrity and don't want to complicate their life. But there's a lot of people that live in dysfunction and confusion, and that is all they know. And 9 times out of 10, it's always back to their upbringing because, you got to be conditioned to be like that. That's not normal, okay? But it is normal, or it's abnormally normal for people like that who are conditioned to be in confusion, conditioned to sabotage good connections because healthy connections feel absolutely wrong. They're opposite of what they're used to. So they live in confusion. They cause problems for themselves and they'll cause problems for others. And they will not adopt a healthy attitude because they're always freaking confused. These are the type of people that's always in their head, always trying to push somebody's button, trying to see how they could control them or get them to do something just for their enjoyment. Sometimes it don't even make no damn sense. It's just to show you how miserable that person really is when it boils down to it. They never really are about peace. They're about drama, confusion, misunderstandings. You know what I'm saying? Just bullshit. So, mm-mm-mm. And some people think it's funny. That's the part. That's the part that bugged me out, that they take some type of joy out of it. You know, even like, I've dealt with a man that has schizophrenia. His schizophrenia is partly confusion. Now, some people feel like it's sometimes it's spiritual, and it probably could be. Not gonna lie. But when they go to describe what they're experiencing in somebody, it sounds like confusion. We talking two different languages. Okay? We not, it ain't making no sense what you just said to me. It ain't making no sense what you claim you heard the voices say. You get what I'm saying? It ain't making no sense. So these people with these mental illness, this karmic and this woman with animosity, what they lack is what you have, which is self-love. That is the best. That's the crux of it. That is the bottom of it, the top of it. That is it, right? The both of them lack self-love, but they see you give it to yourself. They see you stand in your power, and both of them would want a piece of that. Meanwhile, spirit is blessing you because the more you mind your business, the more money coming. So spirit said, keep minding your business and stay out of their confusion. Don't even tune in unless for your safety you get a warning. That's when you tune in. Okay? If it's just about them arguing, bickering, fussing, long as you outline your boundaries and you stay within them, you good. Because your money coming. Abundance is yours. Right? But the moment you step in a mess, you can expect some stuff to slow you down. So, mind your business. Okay? If ain't nobody coming to your house with no threats, mind your business. If ain't nobody doing nothing extra that you need to know about, mind your business. You keep your kids to yourself, your boundaries to you. You get what I'm saying? You set the parameters. And it only can go down based on agreed things, not what they want. Not what they want. Not about what they want. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Give me something on this. Oh, Bill. Oh. And you tapped in. So Spirit, voodoo card, oh, wait a minute. And you unbothered. Wow. You are in your self-love. This is in the hidden energy, and you are unbothered. You are unbothered. Voodoo is here, but this is just because you are tapped in your spirituality. You are also following, guidance by spirit. You are, maybe your ancestor too, in particular, has been in your ear letting you know, don't worry about nothing, baby girl, we got you. But I feel like this is more about you being more tapped into your own spirituality. Spirit got you unbothered and focused on self-love. Oh, this Spirit said any protection rituals you need to do for you and your children, do that. Just protect y'all. Just protect y'all. I like the fact that I could see the ones that you delete when I hit it, and it's like, it's actually hilarious. Like, y'all really watch me? Y'all worry about what I'm doing? Yes, watch what you say. Don't manifest nothing for nobody, and don't manifest nothing for yourself that you don't want. Uh, we need to also, when we manifest with our words, we need to not say, I don't want no more this. I don't want no more that. And just let it be that we don't speak about it. We got to let that go. For example, um, I don't know. I don't know where I got this story from, and I told y'all this on a couple lives ago, but this man went in to a restaurant in a foreign country that he did not speak the language. And the waiter came in, greeted him, sat him, and gave him a menu. Now, I guess he was able to identify some things on the menu, but he said specifically to the waiter, I don't want the fish, and pointed to it several times. I don't want the fish. I don't want the fish. When he was done, he closed the menu and said, I want the steak. Well, what do you think the waiter gave him? I'll wait. No, I'm just kidding. The waiter gave him the fish. He specifically said many times he didn't want that. The universe is going to give you that which you focus on. He focused on it so much that that waiter who did not who had a language barrier with him, because the man did not speak the native tongue of that country, could only recognize this man pointed to that several times and said in whatever language that. So we have to be careful not to spell our way with words, manifestations that we don't want, and just focus on what you do want. All right. So you good. Spirit said you're all right. Bottom of the deck was moving on. Oh gosh. Next. Bottom of the deck was moving on. It was like, next, please. All right, so I got Tuesday and I got Monica. Did I miss anybody before I do like a collective? We ain't been on here long at all. Who the heck is DPR? DPR. Hurry what? Lati, you still here? DPR, is you a Ralph? What's hurry? Oh, you. I missed you. Okay. Okay. Yo, the other night, these folks is coming out, right? So I'm on Lati's live and I'm like, let me moderate. I want to block all them assholes. She took it like a champ. Me, I'm like, what? Already fuss somebody out. Oh man. All right, Spirit, give a message from Ralph. I should let y'all clairvoyants read me. All right, Spirit. Diaper. All right, Spirit, give me a message for Ralph. What he need to know? What does that dude need to know? One at a time, please. Oh, okay. So you're supposed to be following your intuition. Oh, this is regarding a relationship? Oh, tell me more. Uh-oh. High honor. I feel like I had a couple cards flipped, but maybe it was just the one. said, say it now. Oh, animosity. What is with the animosity? Who is that? Your ancestors. Oh, okay. Bottom of the deck. Oh, loves. Uh-oh. You better be careful, sir. Our first thing I heard was watch what the heck you eat from people. Watch what you eat. I don't know who trying to get in your good graces. I don't know who trying to lock you down. But if they come bearing a plate of food, you better say, "Oh wow, that's great. I'll have some later. Thanks so much." That's if somebody come bearing gifts. Now, if you go out to eat with somebody, go pee before the food get there or before you even order. Go use the bathroom, okay? I'm saying pee like I'm talking to my kids and the thing. I'll be like, go pee pee, go tinkle, go do what you gotta do. Go do all of that before you served. I don't know what this about, but somebody want to play with your free will, and your ancestors is present, okay, to watch out for you. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. But your ancestors are here. They representing you, trying to make sure you're fine. You got to stick with your intuition. So if your intuition says this is a no, then it's a no. Don't second guess yourself. But somebody does definitely wants to have a relationship with you. You may be interested in a relationship with them. There's nothing wrong with that. But and I do see them as seeing you in high honor. However, the challenge and the lesson is some sort of animosity. It could be somebody, if it is somebody from the past, it's somebody who you got to be careful with, because they may be a little bit enamored with you, but then will have an animosity if you reject them. So don't eat nothing from them. I don't care if they give you a treat and say, try it now. Nah, I'm good. I'll try it later. I don't want to try it now. Like, refuse. Politely. Refuse. You know, Carmen, unfortunately, a lot of people do. A lot of people got time for this manipulation. A lot of people got time for that because they're miserable. People are unhappy within themselves, so they go outside themselves. They go seek help. They go Google something and think they know something, and then they try to play with people's free will. And 9 times out of 10, it will backfire, but they're gonna give it a shot because they believe this will work. And it is. You're right. It is some people's bread and butter. Because this is how what they do is they build their business off of manipulating other people, taking people's money and tricking them into believing that they're helping them get the love of their life. If you got to do all of that, that's not the love of your life. If it ain't organic, it's not real. Not when it comes to love, because if you forcing somebody against their free will, eventually they wake up and realize they're miserable with you, and they do everything, damn near claw themselves way out of the relationship, or they become bitter and here this is when the animosity can kick in. They become abusive, or they all manner of things, but it's never good. And I don't know, people play with it. I mean, I think we've all done it as kids when you do those little, I forgot what they call those things, that little paper thing, and you go like this, you go like, I forgot what you call it, the Chinese fortune teller thing. We used to do that. There was another one where you write down a couple things, what kind of house you're going to live. I forgot what they call that, the mansion. You're going to have a car, or you're going to get married, you're going to be single. things you write down, who you gonna marry, like you, as if you would know in grade school. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. We all dabble in it, not realizing we dabbling in it. But when you get to a certain level in age, and you really are trying to the whole purpose of whatever you're doing is to control someone, you're going to get a backlash from that because it's not going to end up in peace. Tell me about high honor spirit. I feel like it's a double meaning for high honor. Oh. So the pathway somebody is trying to take is toward you. So the relationship you have might be good, but there's somebody in your hidden energy that got animosity towards you, and I think they being slick. So if you got a relationship and it sounds good, feels good, stick with that. Spirit said pull your own card sometimes on the situation too. It'll tell you all you need to know. If your card is coming out 3 of swords, 10 of swords, this in reverse, that in reverse, you already know who that person is. You gonna pull that out. Whatever divination tool you use it. Don't be afraid to pull a card or two on something and give you some confirmation. Because whoever this is coming at you, your ancestors want you to know they got your back. Period. Point blank. Period. Point blank. They got you. So we got endings. Also, your ancestors go. I'm sorry. Your ancestors going to end anything that has animosity toward you. They're gonna block that person or that situation. Oh, and I heard Psalms 91. I don't know if that's it, but just keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind. Hi, Mishra. If you donate and follow the pinned comment, then you can be read. But yeah, that's your reading. Something's about to happen with your case. Is that this week? What's the last card I'm pulling? But this sounds like something is about to happen with that. But it all looks good. It all looks good. Your ancestors said they got your back. You know why? Bottom of the deck, because you're a nice guy. You are a nice guy. That's protection, yeah. Well, make sure you. Oh, you say I read that daily. There you go. There you go. What's up, Black Cherry? You back, boo? Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section of the readings that you see to let me know if it resonates with you. But if it's your first time here, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you part of the family. I do live donation readings, so there are exchange readings for your donation on Sunday evenings and Thursday evenings, typically 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please, if you enjoy the readings, if they resonate with you, go ahead and hit the like button. Keep the algorithms going so you can see more. All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. Moving on to a collective energy reading. All right, Spirit, give me a message for the collective. All right, it's time to balance our chakras. Commitment. So everybody's getting, you know what? We may be booed up by the end of the year. Some of us that's not. Booed up. Yeah, by the end of the year. Distant Future just came out. So we got chakras. We got commitment. we got distant future. So we're looking at maybe by the end of the year, some of us will be, who've been not with anybody, will be booed up by the end of the year is what I'm getting. We got sweetheart. Oh, challenging a lesson. Ralph, you have to ask that question at the beginning or I'll be on you all day. And that don't work like that. Tell me more. Message. Uh-oh. Bottom of the deck. Oh. Wait a minute. Hold on. Somebody is scared to open their mouth because this came out in reverse. Hello. Somebody is scared to open up and communicate. They want to send a message, right? Or they may send a surprise message, or a message that may be a little shocking. But overall, somebody is scared to send the message that they want to send. They see you as a sweetheart, but somebody is scared to communicate. What twins you talking about, Ralph? Because I don't see no twins. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, we got a nice guy here. I wonder if this is divine masculine. Let me see this. What Cosmic Kev mean by nice guy. Booed up, y'all. Somebody about to be booed up before the year's over. Who is the nice guy? There's somebody, some masculine energy. Oh, that's King of Cups. Oh, that's the King of Cups energy. So somebody is in their King of Cups energy working on themselves, working on their heart space. They might have been somebody who may have been emotionally avoided because I get with the 43 or whatever. Hello in reverse. This is somebody who struggles with communication. And the King of Cups can be very silent about their feelings. So this person may be worried that you might reject them, is what I'm getting. They want to say something to you. Ultimately, I think they will. It may shock you, especially if this is somebody in your past if this is somebody from your past, you may be not expecting them to have anything to say to you. And this commitment is somebody that they want to commit. So it could be, if it's somebody from the past, it's somebody that knows that they should have committed to you. Maybe that's what they desire now. But let's see. Let's clarify commitment, Spirit. Yeah, somebody's saying, I changed. I want to be more committed now. Somebody has some growth and development. Then when you see them, they're going to be looking different. Then, it's like whatever you used to with them, they look different. They act different. Somebody's saying, I've changed. But they still scared. So I don't know how much they changed, right? Maybe they changed their mind. Maybe they changed their perspective. You know what I'm saying? But they feel like I've changed. That's what I'm hearing. I've changed. Like you're going to see something different from me. What is this? It didn't pop out. Oh, Lord. If you don't take this person back, they're going to be a bit obsessed. I'm just saying. Or they currently might be obsessed, but from a distance. Okay? This person could be, watching you, stalking your social media kind of thing, or monitoring you in some way. They could be monitoring you with cards or some sort of divination. They could be monitoring you through friends and family, people that they know. Okay, but this person, if you ever gave them your location and you never turned it off, this person is monitoring you. Somebody is a bit obsessed. I just keep getting monitoring spirit. Like they just want to watch you because of the fact that they're scared you would reject them. Tell me more about this sweetheart. You were a sweetheart to this person. That I know. 1,000%. Tell me more. Also, you are very spiritual with the voodoo card. You're very spiritual and tapped in. You wouldn't be watching tarot if you weren't tapped in. That's just how it go. People that come on here and say dumb stuff, they trying to tap in, but they could be karmic, right? But with this, you're a sweetheart, but you are different than what they're used to. You're spiritual. They might be a little afraid of that too, because people, like when you meet a divine feminine or divine masculine that's tapped into their spirituality, you can't trick them, you can't lie to them, you can't play with their mind. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to manipulate somebody like that who's tapped in, because spirit is always going to reveal it, even if they're unsure. Careful what they come through. Even if you have doubts, okay, and you try to give people a benefit of the doubt, eventually, for a spiritually tapped in person, that for sure will run out. You're not going to allow it. You can't. Spirit won't let you. Tell me about this message, Spirit. Oh, child. So this person could have children. You could have children. Bottom of the deck, 2 kid. This person could have a child, or you could have children, or they could be childish or very immature. This person may be childish in the way they communicate, and that's probably why they're so scared. Like when you mature, you realize all you gotta do is just speak your truth, and either the person will resonate or they don't, right? But when you're a child, you cower a little bit. You're afraid, is mommy mad? Is daddy mad at me? I don't know if I could talk, right? So you go into this little shell and you get a little scared because, especially if you got parents that will whoop your behind, you get a little scared. So this person is a child. If they are the child, meaning they don't have children or you don't have children, that blocks this connection. This person could be very childish, needing to mature and grow up and get out and not call you or reach out to you. Because I feel like if this person is immature, when they reach out, you may be insulted by what's said, because this is somebody like would send you a what you doing text, WID, or how you doing, like somebody out the blue, like y'all been talking. Maybe somebody that ghosted and played games comes back and acts like it's nothing type of energy, because they don't want to confront the root of the problem, and they hoping that you don't either. And some people, they use your emotions against you, right? So they come at you that way, knowing that if you confront them, then they'll just hide again, right? They just play that game and they go back to ghosting. And if they think you are stuck on them, if their ego is telling them that you gonna try to gain their attention or whatever, then they're banking on the fact that you won't challenge them. You'll just go with it. But that's not, I don't see that happening. Honestly, I feel like this person might piss you off more if they reach out and they're on something childish. If they mature, yeah, what they want connection. What they want to do is show you, oh, I've changed. But if you look at this card, this particular change is not transition like death change. This is more like I changed my clothes, so I'm different now. I got out of my work clothes and now in my outside clothes. That's the change that this person did. This ain't the type of person that has changed their entire life. They might have just changed what they look like. They might dress a little different now, or they might even act a little different, but they're not changing who they are down to their core. You know what I'm saying? It's very surface level change. So Spirit said you gotta follow your intuition with this person, because they lack the confidence and the ability and the security within themselves to communicate adult to adult, and they've been hurt because this child is crying, right? Real tears. This child is going through it, whoever this child is. So they childish, but they coming from a hurt space, coming from a real delicate individual. Here, meanwhile, you are a sweetheart. You enter your spirituality, and they can't handle who you are. Like the earth goddess that you are, they can't handle it. So this is an emotionally avoidant person that really needs to work on themselves. Really, that's why chakras is here. They have an obsession, and spirits said part of the obsession is they think down the road, okay, down the road in the distant future, they have a shot with you. This is somebody that thinks the longer time goes, that they can wear you down, that you'll be so excited that they want to come around, that you will just, cast everything aside. That's not gonna happen, because you didn't forget. If they hurt you, you didn't forget. And also, the longer that they stayed away from you, the more time you had to heal and process what they have done. So, and this is collective, y'all. You got to take it how it resonates, because it can resonate to multiple people. But they will some people think, when they think absence makes the heart grow fonder, they think time will erase things that they've done, and it doesn't. It doesn't. You can't just assume that, okay, enough time has gone by, this person should just forgive me now. I mean, maybe somebody did that to them, but that's not how this works. You don't get to hurt somebody and then not take accountability for it just because you came back around. Okay, a year go by, I don't know. Sometimes for people it was days, weeks, months, and years go by. And a person thinks, well, I let enough time go by, I'm going to pop up on the scene because, my ego is up front. They maybe they drink something, they got some liquid courage, so now they want to talk. But yet they have not addressed the core issues. And if you've gone multiple cycles, you will remember who this person is. If you set boundaries and you didn't chase this person, and you were able to let this person go, they may not realize you've let them go, because they always thought, I still got a chance. You know what I'm saying? Clarity cousins, collectives, they down. They gonna miss me. They ain't with nobody, so especially if you're not with anybody. If you are not with somebody, they're just gonna assume that they could just ease back in where they left off. They spot is still solidified. Not knowing that at this point in time, if enough time has gone by and you've healed, you enjoy your peace. So this is a real immature but yet arrogant individual who would think that down the road, even though they're obsessed with you the whole time, that they can mend this down the road. But you don't mend anything without accountability, without the truth, without effort, without work, without balance, without compromise. You can't mend stuff like that. Time does not just change it. You don't just change your clothes and become something different and expect, and I feel like this person feels like if they come out of what they used to look like and get sexy for you, you just gonna fall all over them. That's not how this works. You're not about to fall all over them. Oh, see you, Monica. Tell me more, Spirit. And the reason why this person might have acted the way they did, false narratives. People was in their ear. This is somebody listening to somebody else lie to them. It could be that too. It wasn't even if the person, like for example, they might not have lied about you. They could have lied about what they were going to give this person. They could have lied about other things that changed this person's perspective at the time. This is past energy. So this person used to listen to other people, and they may be a people pleaser because they were concerned with what other people said and whatever other people did. This person did not choose to move in integrity or move with what they love. They just chose to go with what they heard. Like, so this person is highly influenced by those around them. Tell me more. Yeah, definitely. Whoever this person, whoever, so this person had a third party, okay? Whether they were in a connection with the third party or the third party was friend, family, or whatever, they listened to them. The whole purpose of that person or people getting in your person's ear was to end your relationship with them. That was, well, not the whole purpose. That was like 60% of the issue because they wanted something from your person. So before y'all could really get into it, they knew that this person was probably gullible, willing to listen or whatever to whatever they had to say. So they put bugs in the ear. They put bugs in this person's ear to end the connection with you. That's what happened. Tell me more. I don't, it was successful. I will say that. It was successful because this is what Spirit's saying. This is what was said. This is what people did just to end something with you. Meanwhile, this person is obsessed with you. And I was saying that earlier when I was talking about spell work. I was saying, when you get a person through manipulation or spell work, you are bending and playing with their free will. When you play with somebody's free will, 9 times out of 10, they're going to resent you when they come out of that narrative. When they get out of the spell and they start seeing they're with somebody that they don't really like and they don't really care for, they're miserable. They're going to make you miserable. So then, mind you, this person, whoever the third party is, they may have the person because of all the things that they did and said, but this person is still obsessed with you, thinking if I get out of this situation, I could come back to you. And they are obsessed. Any more? Yes. So if it's a masculine, right, that is being talked to, he is in some King of Swords, Ice King, ain't feeling them. Like his mind is completely on you. Okay? This is somebody who's like got laser, by any means that they can observe you. They're so far in their head, it don't make no sense. And whoever this is, this person that with the false narrative, can't put the bug in their ear no more. This person don't want to hear nothing they got to say. They're like, they have a goal. This person has a goal, a long range plan. Now, they don't plan to relent, but they're also scared that they may have wasted too much of your time to the point where you may not take them back. So their little boy energy comes out. And that slows them down from speaking to you because they may be very intelligent, but at the same time, they're very fearful. Fearful, excuse me. Tell me more. Yeah. This person had expectations that you would just come around one day. You were going to cross your boundaries and come to them. They were waiting on you. This person was so, but they are laser focused and obsessed. This person also thinks that they could call you in with their own mind. Like they feel like they're so powerful and that y'all are so connected that one day they're just gonna like reel you in like fishing bait. You know what I mean? Like they put the bait out there and they feel like you just going to one day you just gonna show up and they're gonna be able to reel you back in. So they sitting there waiting patiently like fishers do. When they put their bait out, they just wait for the fish to come grab it. So this person is thinking, I don't think they feel like they put out a energetic bait, but they may have. Like if they're following your social media, they may be posting something for you to take some type of bait. That's why I'm talking about bait. But they could just be really thinking that y'all connection is so strong that you're gonna come back to them. But they're wasting their time sitting in expectation when they should have been making moves. And if they waited too long, there's no moves to make. Tell me about this child spirit. And then legal. Oh, so your person could have legal issues. This could be also holding them back. It could be a custody battle. Like I said, if you have children involved, or they have children, or you have children, there could be some legal complications with children, or they could be facing some legal battles themselves, because legal is here. Bottom of the deck, jealous and envy. Mm-mm. This person could be not for nothing. This person could be jealous of you because you're not falling for their stuff. Like you're more secure than they thought, probably more secure than they are and within themselves. Like, so this is a very insecure individual who could have some issue with the fact that you have self-love, that you're stronger than they thought you were. You know what I mean? And they got some stuff they need to work out. Also, they're dealing with someone. Their third party person is a jealous and envious spirit. Envious of you, envious of your connection. But there's somebody with a jealous spirit here. Um, and that's holding them back. So this person got a lot of pride and a lot of ego, and they have jealous tendencies. Wow. Tell me more, spirit. Yeah. Oh. So listen. I don't know what there's some false documents. Somebody might have some severe legal issues with documents, info statements, agreements. There may be some false statements made to lawyers or courts, police, whatever. Something. Somebody might be in some trouble. They ought to work something out. And then when you got concern here, oh shoot. Somebody, you know what? Part of the reason why they can't come to you is because they're in trouble. Some sort of legal trouble has befallen this person. This person, they not. Wow. Tell me more. So what they was expecting collective to do, spirit? What did they expect? Oh. Before I put this down, we got mature woman. So they might have mommy issues. Maybe that's why they wait for women, feminine energies to do something. Yes, have a good evening, Ralph. Maybe this person waits for the feminine energy to do something on their behalf with mature woman here. But Spirit was saying that I heard they were hoping that you will work your magic to help them. So they feel like you knew the answers to some stuff and they want you to put some energy to work some things for them, to guide them out of their problems. They wanted you, they were expecting you to come fix something for them, like a mother would do. That's what they were getting. That's what they were waiting for. This is the expectation, of that this mature woman was gonna come save the day. Mm. No, see, this person is gonna have to deal with the consequences of their choices, whatever that is. They're going to have to mature and fight their way through their problems, whether it's court battles, fines, jail time, whatever they got to go through. it's meant for them to go through and not involve you, because this is somebody who listened to the wrong people, did the wrong things. You know, they listened to a false narrative because somebody wanted them to have a death, and then that death, whether it was physical or not physical, it was something they wanted, something to end for this person, whether it was ending the relationship with you or their lifestyle as they know it. But people were trying to put them in a position, and they were gullible for that. But they made the choices they made. So now they jealous and envious of other people because maybe other people are flourishing and they're not. Tell me more, spirit. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Tell me about this Ice King. The Ice King needs self-love. The Ice King doesn't have self-love. That's the problem. The Ice King needs self-love. You have the self-love they need. This person needs to work on themselves. Yeah, like I said, they'll change their clothes, but they haven't changed who they are at their core. They only change the way they look, the way they appear. They may be more palatable. They might be more, they might maybe more handsome, more stylish, more charming looking, but their core needs self-love. They need to work on themselves. Yeah, because they would behave, this person behaves like a karmic masculine. So this person came to teach you lessons, learn lessons, but at the same time, they didn't expect to be left behind. They felt like, this is my person. My person's mature. They're helpful to me. They're a sweetheart, and I'm going to be able to get them back in the distant future. Like when I'm ready to go back, the collective cousins is just going to take me back. That's what they feel like. You know, their cousins is going to take me back because they love me. Okay, they just gonna come back. I'm gonna be able to reel them in. I'm gonna be able to talk slick. I'm gonna be able to say I got self-love and all this other razzle dazzle that they think that you want to hear. They're gonna want to be slick with the tongue, put no effort in. Nothing has changed, like I said, but their clothes. Tell me more. Tell me more about that false narrative. And then we gonna close this out. Oh, they got karma. I heard rain on me, but I'm hearing like it's raining on somebody. The karma is raining down on them. It is storm clouds in their life, okay? It's thunderstorms, hurricanes, it's tornadoes. Life is not what they anticipated because they listened to the wrong people. So this person is getting karma for the choices that they made. So if you're wondering, well, what happens to them? Everything. This person is not happy. We know that. They got court battles coming up. There's false documents. You know, there may be lies being spread that they need to sort through. They may have told lies that they got to sort through. Their life is not stable for the choices that they made. This person was operating in a karmic fashion. And so therefore they're getting consequences karmically. So if you thought for this person got off, or you know what I'm saying, they went and lived their life blissfully with whoever they chose over you, and it's not for everybody, because maybe you are a karmic. It all depends on who this is for. But if your person, if you were good to your person, you were actual sweetheart with good intentions, and you weren't trying to control anybody, you were showing somebody unconditional love, but they went and played with your heart, Spirit said, we got something for them. We got something for them. Yeah. And listen, when you got out of the way, like you didn't beg, you didn't pursue, you didn't obsess, You didn't do any of those things, right? As long as you didn't do all of that, when Spirit says, when you get out the way, I'm going to deliver that karma in ways you couldn't even, in your angriest point in time, deliver. You couldn't possibly think of the things that they about to get. So don't feel no kind of way. They have to be dealt with the way the universe has to deal with them, because it's the only way they're going to learn their lessons. Whatever their lessons are, the universe has to show them. It's not up to you. It's not. Look at that. Manifestation. So this person, oh man. So this person was pointing to the fish saying, I don't want the fish, I don't want the fish, I don't want the fish, I want the steak. And they manifested the fish. Somebody who's jealous and envious. That they got communications. I heard they're not talking. They're not communicating well with whoever they chose. I don't care what you see. If you, first of all, you shouldn't be watching their social media. But if you are, let's just say you are, and you over there looking at what they doing, that's a false narrative. And if, you know, I've seen this before in body language and pictures, right? I know two people in particular. I'm just holding the image of them two people in my head. And they had a family gathering, and they took pictures with the family. These people are standing next to each other. They won't touch. They do not like each other, but they will take these pictures to smile, like, you know, here's an image, you know, here's a memory. But if you look at the body language, it tells you everything. They're not touching. They're not they look like they're smiling, but they almost look very uncomfortable next to each other. So only those with the trained naked eye will maybe know anything about this situation. Or if you read energy through pictures like I do, you will see like, something between them two is not right. And that's what this is. Like, if you see them acting like everything's great, they acting. That's exactly what they're doing. Acting. Hi, Edgar. The donation readings, check the pinned comment below. And then you put a heart with a $sign once you cash app. It'll show up on my screen. Yeah, it's all an act. This person clearly is. You all have say if this person was doing well, it would indicate that they were doing well. That's not getting any of that. And there's plenty of cards in this deck. There's 101 cards in this deck. That could be like, oh, this person is in bliss. This is not your person anymore. They've moved on. No, this person is freaking miserable with legal problems. Was waiting on you to do something about whatever they got going on, and you to come in here and save the day. But that's not how this works. This person needs self-love. They got to save themselves. But they may have buried themselves in a decision they can't easily get out of. Because they wanted to be karmic. Somebody wanted to party and bullshit. They wanted to play games. So karma played games with them. You didn't have to do a damn thing. You didn't have to lift a finger. All you had to do is move on. Stick with your own self-love, your own boundaries, and just let this go. Meanwhile, this person, I heard, cursed to believe that their ego was that, their ego really, how to put it this way, their ego precedes them. Like, if ego was an aura, it'd be like, you could see them coming a mile away. You get what I'm saying? Like, this person really feels like they felt like they had you at some point in time, and then they could always still get you. They can pull you. It's just a matter of time. They can come get you. So, yeah, so this person, They gonna learn. They gonna learn. Oh my gosh. Anyway, where was I? This person is going to they're not happy. Black cherry, that's it. They're not happy. And that's it. No one, I mean, when it comes to my collective, y'all, my family, my cousins, y'all didn't lose anything when it came to this person. This person, I have two cats, two kittens, and they want to, and they're black, and they like to sit on the steps and not get out the way. So yeah, Kenneth, I got two cats, and they gotta learn to not sit on the daggone stairs. So anyway, yeah, this person has to grow. There's a lot of maturing that needs to be done. Conquering nature. Dude told me that he has a conquering nature, and once he's conquered it, what? Wow. Yeah, so big red flag. Big red flag. Wow. You know, that's a man that just does not really want a love. They just want a conquest. And when they feel like they got you where they want you, they don't really value you. That's why, like I tell y'all, the relationship gurus, the men I see on social media, I won't say all of social media, let's just speak on the YouTube dudes I see. They all say a woman's best mode of operation is to move on from a dude that's not giving what they should be giving. And I mean respect, honesty, attention, loyalty, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, those type of men, well, I should say the not those type of men, but the men that those gurus are talking about is what they're saying for us as women to not settle for. Do not barter with them. Do not try to placate them. Do not try with a man that's telling you any of that, because they don't mean you well. They basically saying, sis, run from a man that's like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that man is only going to come back into your life to play games with you, to see how much head game he can still continue to play. So whoever this is, until they grow up and work on their problems, this is a lost cause. This is not somebody I would say spirit would want you, or anybody, to reconnect with, because they lack a lot. And mostly what they lack is healing from whatever they suffered as a child that got them in this red flag type energy where they don't respect other people's feelings. Yeah, the spirit said abuse. This is what they suffered. This is at the bottom of the deck. This person went through some form of abuse that they don't speak about. So they're very damaged. They're not unlovable. No one is. But at the same time, if you don't work on yourself, you can't expect people to stick around. You can't expect people to come save you. You can't expect people to want to have a relationship with you, because you haven't worked on the core issues that are creating bad relationships. You too busy dealing with doing the same thing that people did to you to other people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to call a star's name, but I don't like vilifying everybody. But there's one in particular who's got several charges of abuse, and everybody love him. They love him. His music, his everything. Like, he's all right, but behind the scenes, he's acting out all the abuse he watched his mother go through. So all the time anyway, that's the message, y'all. Thanks for coming to the live tonight. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Comment in the comment section. Let me know, how reading resonates with you. I'm going to bid y'all adieu because I'm tired. Appreciate y'all coming. I'll be back Thursday night, 9:30. I'll be back before that, but Thursday nights, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I do live donation readings. Thank you for coming to the channel, and I'll see you next time.